And welcome to the Geekz 31 Days of Horror for Halloween. This is Lil.
And this is Steve.
And tonight we're reviewing The Monkey from 2025. The Monkey, when twin brothers Bill and Hal find their father's old monkey toy in the attic, a series of gruesome deaths start. The siblings decide to throw the monkey toy away and move on with their lives, growing apart over the years. Now, this has got actually a decent cast. So, The Monkey stars Theo James, Tatiana Maslany, Christian Convery, Colin O'Brien, Adam Scott, Elijah Wood, Rohan Campbell. When I saw him show up in this movie, I almost just zeroed it right then and there. Sarah Levy and others.
Why don't you like him?
Come on, Steve. Do we really have to go with Corey? And I referred to him throughout the movie when I was watching it with Jenny. I'm like, God, fucking Corey. What the hell, Corey? Corey ruined my Halloween. My Halloween ends.
It's true.
So The Monkey.
I did not remember.
That it was Corey?
That's why I was like, what's wrong with him? Oh, now I get it.
At first,
I have blocked that movie from it is erased from the database.
When he showed up on screen, I could see his dumb, punchable face, but he had the long hair and stuff, and I'm like, is that Corey?
Oh,
fuck, it's Corey. So The Monkey, I have to say, I didn't know what to expect from this movie. I know you watched it, Steve, before I did, and you're like, you got to watch The Monkey. So I watched it, and I loved it. I give it a hero. I had a good time with it. It is not there's terrible dialogue. Some of the acting is ridiculous. Especially
has to be on purpose though. Some of that
dialogue. Oh yeah, so definitely. Theo James plays both his older brothers.
And it's the same actor that plays the younger brothers too. That's one kid.
Is it one kid playing both young Hal?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't.
Fucking crushed it. That's how good he did.
He did a good job. Yeah.
That felt like two completely separate people.
I thought it was. Yeah, but it was fun. It's Final Destination meets not like Puppet Masters or anything like that, but it's because you've got the toy, right? Mm-hmm. So there's a toy involved, but it's more of a Final Destination thing because it's like the minute you use the toy, weird shit's gonna happen and something goes crazy, and that's especially after watching Final Destination Bloodlines and then this, it was like I could see the tie-in. I enjoyed it, so it's a hero for me.
Yeah, I mean it's like I think this belongs in the subgenre that is Final Destination, the multi-layered death trap movie. There's always these Rube Goldberg-esque kind of elaborate setups for these deaths, and here I don't think it's so much elaborate setups, it's just wild shit that happens. It's just
oh yeah, the ending especially where it's just off the walls, but there are those setups
sure, but
spoilers.
I don't know, it's far, this has a weird attitude about itself. The movie has a weird tone. It's very graphic. It's horrifyingly graphic, and it's filmed the film lighting, this film style, all that is top tier horror quality, really, really good shit. But it has this comedic edge to it that just runs through the whole thing where you can't take hardly anything seriously.
It's dark comedy for sure.
It's a live action cartoon at times. When that little boy comes home covered in fucking bananas, you wouldn't still be covered in bananas, but that's what would happen if that were a cartoon. There's lots of fun stuff like that. I think Theo James is awesome. I think the old Hal, and is the asshole brother Hal?
No,
no, which one? It's been a couple of weeks since I saw it.
It's Bill.
Bill was the asshole brother. Oh yeah. So Bill, I think Theo James crushes it as Bill, the adult Bill. When you finally get him at the end, it is so much fun.
It is fun, but it's so idiotic. Like,
oh God, it's
his last few lines are just
his
ridiculous.
his clothing a little. He's still wearing the
He's the one
same suit. It is.
Well, he altered it, you know.
It's very funny. It's very, very funny movie. I loved it. It gets a hero from me. Osgood Perkins crushed it. Great movie. Can't wait for more. I hope he does more Stephen King adaptations. Let's get into some spoilers. Talk about some kids.
Spoilers. Spoilers.
Strong opening here, Lil. Strong opening with the shopkeeper getting killed. Great stuff.
And I enjoyed it because, you know, Adam Scott shows up out of nowhere. Did not expect Adam Scott to appear in this. I was actually hoping he was in more of it, but it's just a kind of a glorified cameo.
Once you see the words "the monkey," that's it for him.
Yeah,
he's done.
But yeah, he's trying to return the monkey back to the shop. Shop owner's like, oh, it's broken because he tried to wind it up, and like, and all of a sudden, I loved Adam Scott's face because like he knew, like once he turned it, he's like, oh shit, something's happening, something's going on.
He's looking around at all the guns and shit in there. He's like, oh no.
And then all of a sudden, what was it? It's
a harpoon gun.
A harpoon gun comes through and just rips out the intestines of the shopkeeper.
Yeah, like it goes through the shopkeeper. He looks down and like doesn't know what to do. And then all of a sudden, like the monkey slams his drum down one more time, and then the harpoon retracts and pulls all his shit with him. It was good shit, man. Really good.
So good. And then we just jump to the kids. Like Adam Scott takes the monkey and runs out.
He runs out and away. No, he flamethrowers it.
Oh, he tries to flamethrower it. Nothing happens.
I know. Well, it melts, and that's why we see the monkey, but then it's back. They find it in a hat box. The thing does not stay dead.
No.
You can burn it, you can throw it away, you can bury it, and it all comes back.
They have tried. And so, you know, now we get the twin boys growing up without their father because he ditched the family, basically thinking that they'd be better off without him around because of the monkey. And their mom is She-Hulk, and she's nuts.
Great. She's
great. hilarious and nuts. Like as a kooky single mother could be. Like it's just So you know we see
she gives very interesting life lessons to her sons.
Yes, we'll talk about it when the next death happens because then they just dance. You know, like. Oh, everybody dies. Let's just dance in the woods. But you know, we see like Bill is just a dick to Hal, and like it's such a weird. Like, you know, we have brothers and siblings, and we're all, you know, fighting all that kind of stuff. But it's like this is just like two different people.
But it's
the same actor.
And it's interesting because you always see in movies and shows, twins are always close. They're always the best of friends. They're always right now. They finish each other's sentences. And here they hate each other, and it's just a nice change.
Yeah, with a passion. So they find the monkey. They play with the monkey, and then they think it's broken, and then they're going out with their babysitter to like.
Did you catch the reference to the babysitter?
No.
Babysitter's name is Annie Wilkes.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. Okay. I like that.
Yeah, man. See, it's all part of the same umbrella. Stephen King universe, baby.
Yeah. So they go out to Benihana. I don't know why your babysitter would take you to Benihana, but whatever. Like
never been. It's just a fun thing to say.
But Benihana?
Yeah. It rolls off the tongue nice.
There you go. So, you know, she's flirting with the guy at the table. He's cutting up stuff, you know what they do. You see it in movies all the time. And as he's slicing around, the monkey is in the car. All of a sudden, they didn't take the monkey. The monkey appears in the car. And the monkey starts to drum. And as he's doing his little tricks, slices the throat of the babysitter. Actually, Didn't her whole head come off?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, her whole head came off clean. And
It's a very sharp knife.
yeah, she kind of turns, and then you just see the head like slide off.
Good shit.
And yeah, it's such a great horror comedy. Like, it's just crazy. So then they go to the funeral, and then this is where we talk about with their mom. Like, she's talking about like, oh, you know, everybody lives, everybody dies, this and that. Like, there are no real accidents. It's just what it's meant to be.
But the boys
And
know that the monkey is what did it.
they think, yeah, there's I don't know if they know or if they suspect. Like, I think Hal thinks it's the monkey. Bill doesn't yet. You know, Bill's not there yet. And, you know, then this is the banana scene you were talking about. Like, because the monkey shows up at school, all these kids are bullying Hal like crazy. They just, I don't know, like eviscerate him with bananas. Like, he is covered in banana, like head to toe. He comes home upset, spins the monkey because he wants the monkey to kill his brother because his brother
crazy. But still, like, I mean, kill it. Go.
Yeah. And then as he comes home, as Bill comes home, doesn't kill Bill, kills her mom. Mom's like just starts bleeding out of everywhere.
She had like a brain aneurysm, died right there in the kitchen.
Yeah.
What?
Just nuts. And then
they have to go live with their fucking swinger aunt and uncle. Uncle's like, he's like, you guys are gonna need some good parents. Man, we're not it. This is gonna be really bad for everybody involved. And just, you know, we're swingers, so I feel sorry for you. It's like, God damn. That's a hell of a thing to say to a kid at his mom's funeral. His death was great though. He got trampled by like 30,000 horses and they had to dump him out of his sleeping bag. That was nuts.
Yeah, go like was it camping or something? Like, I don't even know. It was nuts. Then they decide to throw the monkey in a well, and then like time jump to like, was it 30 years later, 20 years later? Like, they're almost their 40s. You know, we see Hal, and Hal's got a kid and is estranged from his former wife, and she's married to Elijah Wood, who's crazy in this movie.
He's like a super fit
guru kind of thing.
Ugh.
He's taking his energy. It's like such a weird moment, you know, but he's there to take his son out for like one last time because, you know, Elijah Wood's gonna adopt his son because, you know, Theo James is not really a parent. Like, he sees him once a year. Like, and it's not even that, you know, nothing. So this then starts off a whole series of kind of
crazy
things happening as they're out, because what we end up finding out is well, we see first the aunt die, which was awesome.
A great death. She catches her whole face on fire lighting a cigarette off the stove, and then goes running through the house, runs outside, steps into a vase, goes stumbling down a hill, and impales her head on a for sale sign for her house. That is a layered scene.
Yes, and that is where we go with this is a live action cartoon. Live action horror cartoon.
You don't step into a vase and you're like, dum, 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 dum. Look what the fuck.
You just gotta keep running down the hill. But it was hilarious. So they reach out to Hal as kind of like next to kin to kind of come to the house and kind of, you know, get everything situated and stuff. They're having a estate sale before he gets there. The monkey is there for some odd reason. The monkey can teleport, and Corey finds him, buys him because the neighbor down the way is looking for him, and we find out that it's Bill who has these ads out looking for the monkey. He wants the monkey because he wants the monkey to seek revenge on his brother. That is the whole plot of this movie, is he wants to kill his brother because
his brother killed his mom.
Brother killed his mom by messing with the monkey.
Right. We'll get to that later too, because he's never thought of it like that.
Yes.
Okay, that's so good. I
I,
fucking love it so much. It's so stupid but good.
so we get this crazy scene as Bill goes to the house and he's talking to the real estate agent, and not Bill, Hal goes to the house. He's talking to the real estate agent, and all of a sudden, she opens this closet that was locked and is shot by a giant shotgun. Pops out and kills her right there. He's covered in blood, and like the cops come and like, you're gonna have to stick around town for a while. They don't even make anything of it. But what you hear is all of a sudden people have been dying lately over the last week in this town, and then they go through like a real quick kind of montage of these deaths of people. So you see, I think one of them was David Naughton. If I can remember, I'm almost positive, but like you have him, like, I don't know what like was his face melting? Something weird happened with him. Like, you just see a quick flash of all these people dying. And again, then I love this part. This part to me is where the final destination kicked in. Was Bill calls Hal and tells him like, hey, like, we got to get together, we got to meet. And Bill realizes he's still in town. Bill figures out that he has the monkey and he's doing it. And he sees this girl ready at this motel, ready to jump in.
Hal figures out that Bill has the monkey.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was getting the names wrong. Ready to jump into the pool. And as that happens, the AC unit falls off the roof, misses Hal, hits some electrical wires. The wires kind of get into this pool of water that leads right into the pool. This lady dives into the pool and explodes. Like, not just gets electrocuted, she explodes. Like a leg comes flying.
Body parts.
It is hilarious.
Not how that works, but it's super effective. It's very, very good.
Love that scene.
It was shocking. It was unexpected. It was very good.
Yeah. So him and his son are at this motel, and then fucking Corey shows up pretending to be a cop, kidnaps them because he wants the monkey back. No explanation why he wants the monkey back or why he knows what the monkey's doing.
It reminds him of his dad, he said.
Yeah, but that makes no sense.
I know it doesn't, but that's
the movie.
None of this makes. Yeah, that's
this.
Movie. That is it. Yeah, where did he get the fucking cop outfit? None of this makes any. Well, I guess it's his dad. His dad was a cop.
That is true. Yeah, he did tell that story. But his death is crazy as well. They're in the car. They're in the car, and there's this beehive just hanging there.
Giant wasp nest. So massive.
And Corey like somehow like shoots, like they're fighting in the car.
His head.
Oh, that's right. He's scratching his head. And the gun goes off. And as the gun goes off, it shoots a hole through the windshield right into the nest. And then just this straight line of bees come flying in and go right through his mouth and fill him up with bees.
And they start coming out of his face and all of his neck. Oh, man, that was... And then it cuts back and his jaw, like, falls off. That shit was crazy. And then none of them even touched Hal. His facial expressions. Theo James crushes his facial expressions when everybody dies is perfection. He's just always just like, so like, what the fuck was that? Like, he's so what the fuck all the time. It's so good.
Yeah. And then we get another quick scene because like he has like a boss that goes back, and his boss is buying like some pipe fluid. Remember that scene? Or like the machine hits him in the face and his pipe gets stuck in his throat and kills him.
Oh yeah.
It's just like all these random deaths of things.
I wish I would have had some of these written down. Some of these little interstitial ones. I remember the big ones, but it's hard to remember because there's a lot of quick cut ones. So
yeah. So what we find out is Bill came up with the conclusion that him turning the monkey will not allow him to kill Hal. It won't do it. So he needs his son, I think, was it Peter, right? I think that's what the kid's name, Peter, to do it. So that was why Corey died, because Peter turned the monkey, and the monkey, went for Corey. And this is where they fight, and Theo James is like dual acting and fighting is really good. Like I have to again giving him props.
It's really good. On one hand, Hal is this put together. He's got this like prim and proper haircut with these glasses, and he's got a button down shirt, some jeans. He looks like your everyday average businessman. And then you got Bill, who has this weird short/long haircut with this suit that's fucking 5 sizes too small. He just looks wild.
Yeah, and it's his funeral. Remember, like, so we didn't talk about it. Like after his mom died, he like left his funeral suit on, because this was back-to-back funerals, and he's like, well, if I'm wearing it, then I'm already ready for the next one, or something like something crazy like that. So he ends up putting it.
Everybody else will die or some shit.
Yeah, and he puts it back on, like he alters it, but he puts it back on. You can see that it's 5 sizes too small for him. But what we don't realize is like how many times he's turned the monkey on. That entire town is basically on fire. It's like the apocalypse. Things are falling out of the sky.
Oh, he does freak out, yeah, because he can't. He turns it, but the monkey won't drum, and so he tries to force the drum arm down, and it like throws him across the room. Remember all that shit?
Oh yeah.
And then that's when the monkey just starts drumming like crazy. Like it only usually drums like once or twice, but now it's just like ba 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 ba. I mean, it's just hitting the drums like fucking all. And then that's when you just start hearing explosions and planes falling out of the sky outside. It's like, oh my god.
And then they have their heart to heart. He's like, well, you killed my mom. And it's like, well, she was my mom too. Oh, I didn't think of it that way.
Why don't you come with us? You mean like we could be like brothers again? Like, yeah, like we'd like hang out. Like, just come with us. Like, well, okay, like we could do that. What the fuck? Like the whole movie's been predicated on you killing each other, and now like we're just all on with it, and that's fun. I was still a-okay with it. I love it. I love the silly dialogue and how that's family, I guess. Shit.
And then another contraption kind of goes off where the bowling ball gets stuck into this.
Slams his hand down again
one last time, and a bowling ball gets shot into Bill's face, exploding his face. And this was telegraphed because Hal was having dreams of dropping his mom's bowling ball on Bill's face while he was sleeping when they were kids. And I love that because it was his mom's bowling ball, because you saw, was it Lois, right? I think that, yeah, Lois's name written on the bowling ball.
And that was a crazy shot when they showed the bowling ball like fall out of the wall and the face was in the wall. Like that's.
And then Hal and his son look at each other and they just like walk out. They're like,
what the fuck was that? Again, there's another what the fuck was that look. And then just to cement how wild this movie is, they get to a stoplight and wait there as the literal Grim Reaper walks in front of them
and nods at them, and they're like, what do we do now? Well, I guess we got to keep the monkey. It's our curse, And then they drive away. Then all these cheerleaders, which again was another hilarious scene, because we didn't talk about this scene. There's a scene of a death, and all these cheerleaders are cheering on somebody's dying, like the house being burnt down. All like this group of cheerleaders just show up out of nowhere. So this group of cheerleaders is in this bus,
and then hanging out of the window.
And then a tractor trailer comes by, and then you just see them all bloodied and dead because it just kind of decapitates half of them and crushes most of them, and then end credits.
It's a really good little. It's just a cherry on top. The movie is a celebration of wild and crazy death scenes and
gore.
It delivers until the very end, beginning to end. Hello, this is a new classic. This is one that has to be put in rotation. It's got the funny. It doesn't have anything too risque. There's no like real sexy time in there.
Nope. I can't wait for the kids to watch it.
It's gory.
It's ridiculousness.
Yeah, it's got gory kills and cussing, and that's about as bad as it gets. But it is a lot of fun.
Yep. So there you go. The Monkey, a hero from both of us. A great movie. Check it out. Let us know what you thought of The Monkey. We had a blast with it. So that's it for tonight. Thank you for listening. Thank you for joining. Please like, subscribe, comment. This is Lil.
And this is Steven. Until tomorrow night, everybody, keep it creepy.